All right, we have Heath West from Wave 92.7, the Treasure Coast best country station, and you are doing something I really, really appreciate as somebody from Austin, Texas, who loves live music. You have a big event that's dragged out over 4 days, 40 artists. What's going on?
It's our Treasure Coast Songwriters Festival, and like you said, TA, it's 4 days. So this is really cool. Growing up, I loved music. I love country music, and I'm of a certain age where we had records, and if you looked on the record, you had the title and the artist, and in parentheses, the songwriter. And a lot of folks maybe don't know that just because someone is singing a song, it doesn't mean that they wrote the song. Well, our festival is nothing but the songwriters who wrote these hits for George Strait and Garth Brooks and Brad Paisley and Keith Urban and on and on and on. Over a dozen of these songwriters who mostly are from Nashville. We actually have a couple that are from Florida that are going to drive over from the West Coast. And yeah, they're small venue locations, so it's free. You just grab a seat and grab a cold drink and enjoy stories about how the songs came together, and then you get to hear the songwriter who actually wrote the song sing it for everybody.
And I would imagine part of the fun of it would be listening to the song the way they intended it to be performed.
Yeah, because you get into a studio and the producer has his ideas, the artist has his or her ideas, and then all of a sudden that song you wrote on a guitar, and it was just a voice and a guitar, becomes this big elaborate production. And sometimes those are hits, but the songwriter, I'm sure they're happy that the song is a hit. They obviously are, because the checks come in. But they're sitting there going, when I wrote that song, it was a totally different vibe, a totally different feel. Sometimes they change tempos on songs. They slow them down, they speed them up. So yeah, this will be an opportunity to hear the way the song was originally conceived, with just, maybe a piano or a couple of guitars. That's the cool thing, is that the songwriters will go up in pairs. So they'll be able to bounce off of each other. One will help play the others while the other sings, and then they go, back and forth. They get to tell stories about each other on each other. Sometimes they will have written songs together, and you get to hear both sides of the equation. So it's a really cool opportunity, especially. I love music, and I can't say it enough. I love how a song comes together. I love that whole process. And so, yeah, you get to be at the ground floor of some of these hits. And we're talking massive hits. I mean, who hasn't heard of George Strait and some of his classics? The guy who wrote Baby Blue the classic song from George, the dad song, Love Without End, Amen. Aaron Barker wrote those songs all by himself. He'll be there. Plus, if you've ever heard a Bluebell ice cream commercial, he's the
I'm from Texas.
yeah,
Yes.
he's the voice of the Bluebell ice cream jingles. Aaron Barker is. So fingers crossed, we get to hear Baby Blue, and we get to hear the Bluebell ice cream jingle as well. So he'll be there, and James Slater. He's a guy who has a lot of ties to Florida. He went to the University of Miami. His mom lives on Hutchinson Island, and he comes down to Florida 10 or 12 times a year. So this is kind of like his second home. And he's written the most recent big old hit for Keith Urban, God Whispered Your Name. He wrote a classic for Martina McBride, In My Daughter's Eyes, from about 20 years ago. So yeah, he's kind of become our ambassador. He's like, finally, the Treasure Coast is getting in on the Songwriter Festival act. So he'll be a lot of fun. He's a piano player. And he's written some hits with Jamie Johnson. I talked to him on Monday. He was in Nashville and is going to drive down. So it's a lot of fun. It's 4 days and it's free. Just grab a seat at one of those locations and yeah, enjoy yourself.
Well, I know you're going to be at Pirates Cove Resort and Marina. You're going to be at Manatee Island, Marriott Resort, Hutchinson Island. I'm torn because there's a very South by Southwest feel of it, because there's several performances going on at the same time. It's sort of like when you're at Sunfest and all your favorite people are playing at the same time.
Yes.
So you really gotta print out the schedule and plan your bingo card.
And yeah, you can do that. And the cool thing is, though, we are bouncing those artists around. So say you want to just park at Manatee Island Bar and Grill in Port Salerno, and you're there for 3 or 4 days. You'll see all the artists at some point. So, and the
Okay.
same goes for Pirates Cove and Latitudes at the Marriott Beach Resort. They'll all swing through there at some point. So it is a logistical thing that we're, the station is putting on, where we are shuttling to and from and getting them from the airport and what have you at PBI. So yeah, it's a big project, but we've seen how much people love the Key West Songwriters Festival and the Island Hopper Festival over in Fort Myers and Sanibel, and it's like, why not us? This little piece of paradise is just as cool and has a really cool vibe like those other places. So this actually came together. We started in November or December, and here it is May, and we're actually, we're pulling it off, and it's happening. So yeah, those 3 locations we talked about, they're the ones for this year, and maybe as this grows, we bounce it all over the place. tcsongwriters.com is the website, and people can look at that and see the schedule. They can see the lineup, the bios, and that's the interesting thing, is that you see a name and it's like James Slater. I don't know James Slater. Well, his songs. Aaron Barker. I don't know Aaron Barker. Well, his songs. Garth didn't have these hits without these writers, and George Strait didn't have these hits without these writers. So yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I can't believe it's here. And 4 days. It's 4 days. That's a lot of music.
I've known you, I think, around 2 decades.
I still call you Tim, if that's okay.
Yes. I've known you for a while. This has got to be sort of like a life moment, one of those things you've just been longing to do and finally get to come to fruition. How do you personally feel that you get to do this with your station that you put so much love on?
Honestly, I'm nervous, and not because of the execution of the event, but I'm nervous to meet these people. I mean, I love meeting artists and what have you, but there's a little bit of trepidation of some of these songwriters are new. Some of them are legends. All right. They've been writing songs for 35 plus years, and I don't want to make a fool of myself around them or in front of them when I'm introducing them or hanging out with them or whatever. And I've been told time and time again, oh, they're just like normal people. They'll have a beer with you and chit chat. And I get it. I know they put their pants on one leg at a time like the rest of us, but they have so much history that yeah, I'm nervous to hang out with them and intro them and be with them. But I'm really looking forward to it. Like you say, this is a long dream that is finally coming to fruition.
Well, my only suggestion to you is take a moment and get in one of those vans and drive the artist to where they need to go, because I've done that for the Taylor Swift crew, for the Justin Timberlake crew, for Stevie Wonder, for
Chris Stapleton. You mentioned Chris
Stapleton. Yeah. And
he hates compression on radio stations, by the way. You told me he hates processing on radio.
Yeah.
He likes it flat. That's what you learned. You told me that you learned from him.
Yes, that's right. Just those conversations will be so meaningful, and you will get something out of it. And those little car rides are just like the best, because it's kind of your own little moment in time with them. And then you get to see them do their thing right after. And it's just such a great time. Congratulations, Heath. And we're happy to share the news about your festival.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it, TA.